Aubrey, girl, you're up to something. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I don't know what it is, but I think you're up to something. And I just think it might backfire on you, girl. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. Look, this is my review for episode 4, season 1 of BET Presents the Encore. Listen, that Aubrey is something that she's up to something. This whole I'm the queen thing and all of this, and she literally ain't did nothing as the queen, but pretty much allowed the discord to just build, and then she just went into hiding. Just ridiculous. Listen, we're going to talk about it. Beginning off here with this Fallon. Fallon and Felicia, they out there talking. They out in the little hot tub. They out there talking. More of them pretty much talking out of both sides of their mouth. They're down to talk about Misha. And Fallon says, you know, Misha wants to be noticed. She wants to have a moment. And the thing is, she's going to have a hard time having a moment, being noticed, as long as we're in the house, because we're more talented than her. And I've said, did she just say this just blatantly? Just said it. Then went right on into, I used to like Aubrey, but Aubrey, they basically said Aubrey was clout chasing and trying to get up next to them because she knew that they're the most talented ones in the house and they're the ones that have something to offer. So she wants to link herself to them, clout chasing. And the fact of the matter is, she really needs some vocal training. I said, oh, Felicia. But I can't even say nothing because it kind of got proven later on in the episode. But anyway, let's move on. But I think she was just doing that on purpose. But we're going to talk about it when we get to it, these vocals. I said, girl, what is you doing, honey? What is that? Anyway, then we see Aubrey sitting with Elijah. She sits with Elijah, and then she's basically throwing the twins under the bus and trying to bring Elijah around to make him think that the twins are throwing him under the bus. Because she's like, I don't really know who's really in charge of what. I don't know what the hierarchy is in this house and how this is going. But they basically say that you ain't got shit going on and you can't tell nobody nothing. You just here. I said, oh, Lord. And eventually, he told me, he said, well, I'm the only one here with balls. So, that's that in the situation. He went directly to the twins with it. And the twins, they were like, no, I never said that. I wouldn't say that. They completely denied it. Then we seen this whole little situation. Keeley was doing her normal. Keeley, I don't get you either, girl. You just literally, really just walk around. I swear you're getting drunk. I don't care what anybody says. Keeley's getting drunk. Girl, them cups that ain't no water, girl. It's this. This is water, sis. The way you be looking and talking your shit, girl, that's some old drunk shit. I said, look at her. That's drunk shit. I drink this water, I'll be sitting straight up here. And I go back in that kitchen and you see this be yellow or some other little color, baby, then I'll be sitting over here talking shit. That drunk shit. And I think that's what you be giving, sis. I think you be giving old drunk bitch talking shit. Because you always get caught. And here you are. There you was. Standing there. I ain't even going to start. I was going to start being real silly. I'm not even going to start. Listen. Shout out to the women of Brewster Place, y'all. I was ready to go right on into it, get the act of the fool, child. There you was, standing there in the bathroom door, dripping wet, naked as you please, holler to the other one to bring you a cool towel. Child, that will forever be funny. Anyway, let me get back to what I'm doing. Anyhow, okay. Child, if you don't know what the Women of Brewster Place is, how they type it in your YouTube search. I know I got some young folks don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Type it in your YouTube search. Blue-haired woman, Women of Brewster Place. And trust me, you will fall out, honey. You will fall out. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. You ain't wanted here. You nasty way. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, okay, come on. Come on. Anyway, Lord have mercy. Okay, stick to the topic. Okay, now here we go. Child's Black Excellence, Black Cinema Excellence. Anyway, all right, so drunk ass Keeley, you got caught again. Aubrey walks right up on you, talking about her. You're talking about her. Talking about her being divisive, talking about her being sneaky, and all these things. While, yes, she is all those things, but you're doing the exact same thing, and you keep getting busted with that drunk shit. And she literally cussed Keeley's ass out. I mean, cussed her out. Called all kind of bitches. I was like, damn, Aubrey. She cussed her ass out. Keeley's sitting there like, it was one of those like, look at her, Allie. Look at how she's acting. Girl, they were laughing at you, girl, because you got cussed out. And Nivea was squalling. That damn Nivea up in them confessionals, Nivea was cracking up. Can I tell you how much I love Nivea in this? Nivea is a whole fool in this. Squalling. She was dying every time. She was like, you're a bitch. And this Nivea was like, ooh, ooh. That's just how I would have been. I'd have been right over there. Just, oh my. I'd have been squalling at it. Anyway, so she done cussed her out yet again. Then they move on. They have a little meeting with Miss Sita of BET. And she basically told them, like, I know what's going on, child. Y'all better get y'all shit together. Pull it together. Figure out, what is your brand? What is your brand? What is the message that you are trying to convey? Once you get that together, then y'all can pull everything else together. I'm like, duh, tell them, Sita. And she told me, y'all need to find a name for yourself. When I come back down here, I want to know what you all are going to name yourself and what is the brand. What are you trying to portray to the public? I want to know, and y'all have it together when I come back down there. She said, I can't wait for this concert. This performance is going to be everything. I said, come on, Miss Sita. So I said, that was a good idea, Sita. Sita is really the queen of the house, just in case y'all weren't paying attention. Anyway, moving on. So then the twins, after they talked to Sita, the twins was like, okay, let's get this shit. Let's get on track. Let's get on track. So the twins go, and they go to talk out of the other side of their mouth. They went upstairs, knocked on the door, didn't know if they were going to get in, but they did. And they went and they talked to Misha. They apologized to Misha, told her, you know, they blew some smoke up her ass, basically. Let her know, you know, we think you're great. And we want to see you win, right alongside of the rest of us. Like I said, they blew some smoke up her ass. And let's start over. It works. Misha says, you know, I got my good eye on them because I don't really trust them, as you shouldn't. But again, you ain't there for them. You're there for the whole situation. You're not there for them. So let's go. Let's get the work done. So that's that. Pam and Felicia end up going down to the booth and writing. Pam has an idea for a song. It's a gospel song. Pam, bravo, Pam. Pam went in there, and I believe, now I'm going to say this, a lot of things have been said about Pam and, you know, her position on some things and different things like that. But you could always tell when things are actually led by the Spirit. You could tell. It's undeniable. And we saw it. We saw it happen. That's reality TV. When we saw Pam come down, she literally had just a little piece of a hook. Just a little piece of a hook. And we watched it become a whole song. We watched it pull together 7 women. 7. 7 females, one by one, got pulled in to a space where the Spirit was leading things. And it took over. All the bullshit went out of the door. It was like no one had ever fought with each other. It was like no one had ever disagreed with one another. It was like none of the stuff before that has happened. It literally, it was just serene. Things were just literally just falling in place. The lyrics just fell onto the paper. The music just fell right out of Felicia's fingers effortlessly. And those girls went in that booth one by one and they laid down. It was just serene. And that's because the Spirit was in it. And you can't fight it no more. See, that's LaBelle. That's old LaBelle. The Spirit's in it. Can't you hear it? I ain't gonna go all into it. But yeah, the Spirit's in it. Go look up the song. Patti LaBelle and LaBelle. Yeah, anyway. Moving on. So, it was really good. Really, really good. And I take that back. That's not Patti LaBelle. That's Patti LaBelle right after she left LaBelle. That's when she first became a solo artist. That's in that album. I'm in Love Again. The Spirit said it. I believe it's on that album. I'm in Love Again. But same difference. You get it. You get what I'm saying. The Spirit's in it, and you can't fight it no more. It just takes over, honey. And that's what happened, and we watched it happen. The song is beautiful. What we've heard thus far is beautiful. It was good. Aubrey is a demon in this situation. Just a demon. She's sitting over there while all of that's going on. She's sitting over there saying, no, I'm really bored. And, you know, my people that follow me, my fans, they ain't gonna be feeling this. You know why that is? Because you're a goddamn demon. That's why. You're a damn demon. It's all over you. Girl, I see you sprouting wings and horns, honey. Spirit tongue heifer. As we're going on. Girl, it was so obvious. Like, girl, you wasn't linked with everybody else. Somebody got a little valve of holy water in their purse. I bet you could burn her skin right now, honey, if you just tried. See, here I go. Leave it alone. But she went, and she just went on about her business. Just ridiculous. Ridiculous. And then later on, this is what I said, that little piece that Felicia said about her, I think she was doing it purposely, because that's what the demon will do, honey. The devil do stuff like that. Went in there, she just couldn't get it right. Just couldn't get it right. I said, girl, wait a minute, Miss Thing, what you doing? Because see, I watched you on Making the Band, and I know you know how to get in there and get it done. Because Diddy didn't play with you. And none of the producers and stuff that worked with Diddy, they didn't play with your ass. It was do it right, or you be up out of here on the next thing, smoking, going home. And they ain't have all them problems out of you. All them pitch problems and can't keep up with the pace and they telling you to sing it one way and you singing it another way. Girl, where you thought you was at? You were trying it with these people because you thought you could, honey. Demon style. And I think you really were just getting it wrong just to be getting it wrong. And just, I didn't like it. I didn't like what you was giving at all, Aubrey. You fucking Anyway, moving on. So after that ended up happening, they had this whole little situation with Aaliyah Janelle. They sat down with Aaliyah Janelle and they were talking about the song Skeletons. Now, on the song Skeletons, it was just Aubrey and the twins. Aubrey wanted it that way. She wanted to keep it that way. She's not slick. But Shamari wasn't going for it. Shamari was like, no, I like Skeletons. I want to be on that song. I'm coming down, Aaliyah, and I'm going to learn the choreography because I'm being on that song. I don't give a goddamn what anybody says. Anybody running nothing here. I'm being on that damn song, period. And they were like, oh, okay. And this is where the disappearing act came. Aubrey stopped showing up. Aubrey did not show up for dance, for rehearsal. She don't even know the choreography. She just didn't show up at all. And then we just didn't see her for anything else. She wasn't in any of the sessions. Like I said, Elijah went and got her and brought her down to lay her vocals for Pam's song. And they were a mess. But I said, girl, they just going to fix you up. That's all. They're going to clean you up, honey, and put you up on that song so all 8 girls could be on the song. But you knew what you was doing. Like I said, demon style. Not cute at all. But this is where I said things may be turning and not being in your favor, because I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know what made you think you could just not show up for sessions and stuff. That don't make no sense to me. But you tried to pull that girl, and you were doing these little things. But listen to this. In the midst of you doing all that, the vocal coach came by. They were playing the songs for her. She loved the gospel song. It was undeniable. Just couldn't get it. Then they played Skeletons. And the vocal coach said, Aubrey's timing is off. She's not keeping up. And it's not fair to the other women with this song, because this song is really good. And it is. And she said, I just think that Shamari should be singing that part. So see, you playing coy, I think that messed you up. And now, how you were trying to keep everybody else off of Skeletons, I think you're going to be the one that's off of Skeletons, sis. What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. Brought the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. Girl, you was up there snoring, bitch, and they was down there singing. And now you ain't gonna be on the song, looks like. Keep on working the angle, girl. Psh, you're a hot mess. I don't know what kind of queen you are, honey. A queen with a broken crown, honey. They are really in the process of cleaning you up, honey. So then they end up having this party. She ain't gonna come to the party. She done appointed Irish to be the temporary queen. Now, Irish is in a real tricky position. Irish likes Aubrey, but I think Aubrey is using Irish. So be careful. And Irish looked really, really pretty in her confessional. She did. As we're watching, as the days go on, Irish seems, and y'all tell me if y'all seen this, don't it look like Irish is coming to life? Like see, Irish is very pretty. She's very pretty, and when they were a part of 702, she was one, you couldn't hardly take your eyes off of her. She was just really pretty, and she just would be in the back. Of the 3, she is the prettiest one. And you couldn't keep your eyes off of her. She looked like a little baby doll. And it looks like that life is coming back into her in these few days. It's only been a few days. But it looks like she's lighting back up, like her inner light is coming on. Tell me if y'all see it. She looked absolutely stunning in her confessionals. And I know those are filmed a little bit after, but she doesn't look like she did when they first came in. She looked a little downtrodden, a little unsure of herself. She looks like she's coming back to life. Like she really is enjoying what's going on. Then it tapped into something in her that was needed. And I'm here for it. I really am. I'm happy for her. But girl, watch yourself with Aubrey, because that's a demon. Anyway, moving on. So they had this little truth card game that they were actually playing. So they was pulling the cards, and they say whatever they say, and then they have to be honest. Honey, when the card came up, who do you think should be switched out from the group? Honey, and that daggone Fallon, honey, she was like the queen. The queen. The queen ain't did nothing. They done called her out. And they said, well, we are able collectively to overthrow the queen. I said, oh. So, listen. That's where we ended at. They at the party. Everybody done pretty much came to a consensus. Pam ain't saying that. Pam just quiet. But for the most part, she's outvoted. Everybody talking about overthrowing the queen. Aubrey upstairs gossiping about the girls in the house on the phone with her friend at home. And what good is that, Aubrey? You talking to the friend up there for while they down having a party. Everybody got dressed up in their nice stuff, having a good time. They done got half of them half drunk. They having a good time. You up here fussing with this heifer that's at home that's probably going to be hanging up with you shortly because she got to get to bed because she got to report back to the post office or the Popeyes in the morning. What purpose are you serving? Girl, get on out of here. I'll see y'all on the next episode. I said it.